This is everything I use as a digital nomad. Each earned their spot in my bag every time I leave the house to work in a coffee shop in Chicago or for long sessions in Madrid. I'm a father, I work in tech, and I make videos on the go, and these are the things that I use. So let's get into it. So let's start with the obvious. My Workhorse, my MacBook Pro. This is the 14-inch version. I like the size, I like the compactness. I can put this in any one of my backpacks and it fits in all of the laptop sleeves. I've tried the iPad setup before and it hasn't worked for me. However, the new iOS looks very tempting to use in like an iPad setup. That would make my setup be even more mobile, more portable, more sleek, less heavy. I would be a big fan of it if it works out. I want to see what the new iPad looks like. I would probably do an iPad mini if I were to change my setup, but right now the MacBook is perfect for what I need to do, and I'm not changing it unless I'm blown away. Now, obviously, if you're gonna be in a coffee shop or anywhere public, I need to drown out those distractions, and my kids also. So I need noise canceling headphones, and these work really well. These are the Sony WH-1000 XM5s, and I like them. They're not perfect, get a lot of noisy people that can get through it. People that live in my house can get right through these, but they're pretty good anyways. And they're comfortable. That is a key part of it. I get headaches when I wear headphones, like wraparound headphones, and these are the most comfortable that I've found. If you found better ones, let me know in the comments, because these have been working out pretty well. So let's switch gears and do analog. So that's my more techie stuff. Let's do analog, and this is my like term bullet journal. This is my daily driver. This is how I keep track of my daily tasks, my weekly tasks, my monthly tasks, things that are coming up, tracking anything that I want to track. There are some real freaking bullet journal senseis on YouTube. I can recommend some if y'all are interested. That they really keep track of their life in using washi tape and all the different color pens. I tend to just stick with some new pens. If you saw my last video, I did make the change, the Vanishing Point, and now the Lamy 2000 I brought back from the dead, and I'm using it more. But I really enjoy bullet journaling. It keeps me at peace with what I need to track, so I'm not trying to remember everything I need to do. It's in here. Then sticking with analog, I have my Traveler's notebook, my Traveler's Company notebook with the Traveler's Company pen. Big fan of both, highly recommend both. This is traditional journaling, just trying to do therapy on my own within here. However, I don't recommend doing it on your own. Seek therapy if you think you need therapy. This is getting thoughts out, memories, just random thoughts, that brainstorming, all that stuff goes in here. And I need both, and I need them separate. So sticking with the theme, let's go into more about the Pilot Vanishing Point Decimo. This one is perfect for me. It is in the fine nib, which with Pilot is perfect for me. It's just a little bit more medium than fine, more fine than medium to me, and hits the point exactly where I like it, to get enough of the ink out and a lot of beautiful flow. And I love that you can just click it and start going. For a fountain pen, you know, this is, I believe, the first of its kind, not the Decimo, but the Pilot Vanishing Point, to my knowledge, is the first clicking capless fountain pen, and I love it. This has been my daily driver since I've replaced my Lamy Studio, and I haven't looked back since. Now let's go into my everyday backpack. For the last couple months has been the Alpaka Metro Pro in X-Pack. This is the black version, and it has been phenomenal for me. You can completely load it with all this stuff and have room to spare, but I think loading it with this is perfect. Maybe some other like backup t-shirts for the kids or shorts or whatever it is, but I think it's packed well, comfortably. In case you buy anything else, you can put it in here, and I like to keep it at that point. Does not have a false bottom. That's a thing. No water bottle, but there are other backpacks that have water bottles, and for me, I'm going to a place that typically will have water, like a cafe or whatever it is. So that is typically my carry. I have other backpacks that have water bottle pockets, and that's usually for, I'm just gonna be out and I don't know when I'll be back. Then I will switch up the gear, the backpack. This is a 24 liter Really handles weather really well. Has the pass-through strap if you want to go on an airplane, put it through your luggage. Has that secret compartment in the back. If you want to see the full review, check the link somewhere because I just released a video about it. Now let's talk about power and connectivity. As you've seen in a previous video of my everyday carry, I really like this 20,000 milliwatt Anker power bank. It's got the visible screen where you can see I got 37% left. I love that. I do like integrated like power connectivity where you can just plug it into the wall. That's pretty cool, but that does make it bulkier. So it has the integrated USB-C cord, which is a must. And then it's got 2 extra, which is both in and out. That's how you charge it, the USB-C input, and then a USB-A input. So I really enjoyed this one. I really like it. It really charges your stuff fast. So happy with this one. And in case you don't find a spot with an outlet in a cafe, which in Europe I find to be kind of common, so I like to bring this guy. And it won't charge your guy all the way up, I don't believe, but it gets it enough to get your work done. So until you got to find another spot. Now to the adapter, I have this really simple, what is this? Haney Coney. It's just an Amazon purchase, very simple. This does not fold up or down, so it is annoyingly like this. Came in like a 2-pack, really cheap, but it works really well. It's got the regular power outlet, 2 USB-C slots, and a USB-A. And again, like 2-pack, this is all I really need for Europe. Plug that in, plug my laptop in, I'm golden. And I really like the USB-C adaptability. All right, so here's the Rongta mobile inkless printer. So this was kind of a wild card. Thank you to Rongta for sending this over. And I didn't think I would use it really, but I did. And I think this is great use case for me as a father who goes to cafes, does a bunch of work, edit videos, whatever it is. And what are the kids gonna do? I don't want them to be on iPads the whole time. So I print out coloring pages, I print out little worksheets, math problems. They love that. So it's not only for like work stuff. You could, of course, print out documents, sign papers, whatever it is. But I found the former to be very useful for my use case. So let me show you how I set it up. It's really quick and easy. So let's just work it on my phone real quick. So I'm just gonna click print images, choose the page I want to print, and click that, done. That looks good. All right, connect it to the printer, print immediately. That's really well done. Look at that, clear, and my daughter loves it. I think this paper is works really well with markers. So it's just as simple as that. I got some frayed edges because I didn't put it in well. That's user error, but look at that. Super clear, dark black lines. Perfect. And it's so easily packable. And like, you saw that, powered it up, went to the app, super simple. And it comes with this pouch that you can easily store it so it's not all scuffed, and just put it in your backpack. That big, a printer. That's just awesome. Next, you've also probably seen this in my everyday carry essentials video. It's the Peak Design tripod, which, when I'm filming, making some B-roll, whatever it is, very simple to just set this up and you're good to go. Or if you're having coffee, having lunch, and you just want to scroll through TikTok, or if you want to watch YouTube, put it in landscape mode and you're good to go. You can film, you can FaceTime. I really like this. Super simple, sleek, non-intrusive, not bulky at all. Awesome, I love it. So what I like about this setup is that it doesn't feel overbuilt. None of it is fluff. Everything I will definitely use. And I was able to go to the cafe, do a bunch of Google meetings, write a couple scripts, shoot some B-roll, print out a paper, coloring page for my kids, and all good to go. So that's my loadout. Definitely not universal by any means, but I used all of these items recently. This is the newest addition to the loadout, and it'll be used on a per case basis, obviously, And yeah, let me know what you would swap out. Is there anything that you think would be improved by something that you think? Power bank, headphones, I'm all ears. So let me know in the comments. And please remember to like and subscribe. That really helps the channel. And I will see you guys next time. Peace.